Well, one FC fighter Bruno Pucci is in the corner of Benedict Ang. While Kai XIong has Will Choke, Major Overall and Emilio Arusha in his corner, and it's an early takedown from Benedict Ang. Bruno Pucci urging Benedict Ang not to let Kai XIong stand up. And right now he's in side guard.
The thing, so I've seen Kai. He fought at one of our Full Metal Dojo shows. He fought in the amateur.
What impressed you most about him?
The fact that he's just completely well-rounded. Completely well-rounded. I mean, he does level switching. He goes for takedowns. He does stand-up. He's a total package mixed martial artist, and both these guys are. I mean, again, these guys are under 20 years old. Both of them are under 20. You don't. Two of the youngest fighters they're both the youngest fighters that we have here, but they're two of the youngest fighters that I know that are so well-rounded at mixed martial arts. This is the future. Here's the future.
Well, Benedict Ang momentarily got full mount, but Kai XIong managed to escape out of it. Once again, the referee is going to bring the action to the center of the ring just so the ropes then don't get in the way. And they're going to restart in side guard. Wise of Benedict Ang to take this fight to the canvas. He's a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Let's remember that.
You see what we were talking about in the last fight. He's bringing his knees up to dominate that body in that side control. And now he can either, once again, go for knee on belly and bring it over so that he's mounted, or once again, he could just move his position so much stronger because he's handling his knees.
Benedict Ang, of course, coming off a victory himself last month under the Ultimate Beatdown banner. So he's been active this year. Both fighters, of course, unbeaten in amateur MMA competition.
Kai's got the arm like he'd be looking to move for a Kimura on that, and you can see that's why Benedict Ang has to rotate to that side.
Very smart of Benedict Ang to recognize that, and now he's got full mount. It's not a good position for Kai XIong.
Let's see what Kai does from here. Again, these guys are fresh. They haven't had one fight before. We're going straight into this featherweight championship bout, and Kai again getting it back to the standing.
Bruno Pucci was urging Benedict Ang not to let go of that full mount position, but unfortunately,
Benedict Ang drilled him with the right there, by the way.
Escaped.
Drilled him with the right while he was going down. Referee will bring it back to the middle of the ring.
3 times 3-minute rounds, amateur rule set. Benedict Ang inside guard. Remember, these guys are friends. They were friends in primary school. They played football together. They were in the same class together. But tonight, man, they're enemies.
No friends in the ring. Yeah. No friends in the ring. End of round 1.
Well, the Evolve MMA contingent out in full force here at Singapore Fighting Championship. We will crown a new bantamweight champion tonight. The question is, who is it going to be? Kai XIong, of course, the southpaw. Goes for the overhand left.
Big overhand left.
Very nice uppercut, followed by a hook by Kai XIong.
Like you're talking
and a
about,
kick
they're
once again.
Friends. They're from the 2 major gyms in Singapore. I mean, I wouldn't say major, but you know what I mean. Evolve versus Juggernaut right now. This is some good times.
Kai XIong now looking to take Benedict down. Can he do it? And Bruno Pucci once again urging Benedict on, telling him not to allow Kai XIong a moment to throw any offense whatsoever.
There are 2 types of fighters in mixed martial arts these days, fighters and competitors. And these guys are both competitors. Do you understand? I mean, again, like you said, they're friends. They don't care about that friendship right now. Friendship doesn't mean jack right now. They're both looking to swing and make knockouts.
How about that for a combination? Left,
Heating.
a straight left and a nice kick. Another straight left from Kai XIong. Seems to be finding its mark. Kai XIong goes for a single again. Can he complete it? No. Wonderfully defended by Benedict Ang, who finishes off with a right kick.
And that's what I'm talking about, level changes. You've seen that they're content to stand right now, but he stands for so long. He throws a certain amount of combinations, and then he shoots for the leg.
Well, as opposed to the first round, this fight is predominantly taken place in the stand-up for the second round, and once again that straight left right, the straight left right hook combination is finding its mark for Sim Kai XIong. Another straight left. Straight left and a right kick.
I mean, was that not a fantastic combo? Again, he threw the two. He got caught with the punch right there, but
he's thrown it a couple of times already and it's landed.
They're almost looking again. They're throwing their combinations like Dutch kickboxers, 1-2 and the kick, which I obviously love.
Very nice takedown from Benedict. Obviously, the grappling pedigree of Benedict Ang goes a really long way, training with world champions each day at Evolve MMA Gym.
You said it.
That makes a whole world of difference.
Iron sharpens iron, as they say.
Benedict Ang, of course, won his last fight by submission, hoping to repeat the same feat tonight at Singapore Fighting Championship. Bantamweight Championship title on the line, $300 cash.
When he fought for us, our amateur rules in Full Metal Dojo, we don't have the shin pads, and he fought a guy who, I mean, he's an 18-year-old kid, and he fought a guy that was 25 years old and had over 20 Muay Thai fights.
And Kai XIong probably knows he needs to get a finish if he wants to win that belt. Benedict with a nice counter right kick. Nice knee from Benedict. Clinches with Kai XIong. Another knee and a kick, which doesn't land.
Composure. They're all about composure. How they're so young and they're so composed is just mind-boggling to me. Again, this is grassroots MMA for Singapore. This is grassroots MMA for anywhere, bro. These guys know what they're doing. He's jumping into the guillotine right there.
Well, Kai XIong got a takedown, but Benedict jumped into a guillotine. He jumped guard. Can he finish it off? I'm not sure how tight it is from this angle, but
he looks like he's going to try to pop his head out. He doesn't have the chin completely, so he looks like he's going to
get... So it looks like, yeah, Kai XIong is in a safe spot right now. Benedict doesn't have both his hands clasped, so...
Yeah, I don't think he's got the chin. I don't think he's got it under.
Well, right now he's clasped both hands.
Yeah, he's got his ear out on that side, so obviously there's some blood going. Are you with me? You know, the guillotine choke, similar to the rear naked, you got to cut off both those aortas. Which again causes a little bit of a blood choke and you pass out. He's got that side ear out. So I don't think that it's as tight. I don't think it's tight enough to make him go, and his head's out.
Well, the question is how much energy did Benedict waste trying to pull off that guillotine choke? And Benedict now is in top control. This is his chance now to finish the fight because Benedict might have taken rounds 1 and 2 pretty clearly. It's no secret that I think Kai XIong needs a finish if he wants to win this fight.
Completely right now. And he's in the dominant position that we know is not a dominant position, by the way.
And just like that, the jiu-jitsu credentials of Benedict are starting to show, and he's now inside guard. It's amazing how back and forth this action is.
Again, young studs going at it. This is featherweight action at its finest, amateur action at its best. I mean, good Lord, these two guys are savages. I love everything that's going on right now. It's amazing.
Benedict going for the single, working on a takedown. And he gets it. Kai XIong needs to escape out of this predicament. I think what Kai XIong would love right now is for the fight to get stood back up and just strike with him.
He needs it to go. He needs to get the win. I got Mr. Butler over here to the right of me saying all 3 rounds, and I agree. And if he doesn't get out and he doesn't get a knockout right now, he doesn't get a submission from the ground.
And that's it. Benedict Ang with his hands raised, and rightly so. And rest assured, you can expect both these guys to be friends even after this 3-round tussle and a great fight between both fighters, but I think Benedict Ang was just the better fighter tonight. Well, the extraordinary thing from this fight that we can take away is the fact that both these guys are still really, really young. Kai XIong, if I'm not mistaken, is just 16 years old, 17, and Benedict's around the 17, 18 years old range as well. So It's absolutely amazing how young these guys are, and honestly, the sky is the limit for both fighters. And John Nutt has the decision in his hands. Who is going to walk away with a featherweight championship belt, and who is going to walk away with that $300 cash prize? And a unanimous decision victory for Benedict Ang. A well-deserved decision victory. And it's pretty much solidified his status as pretty much the best amateur fighter right now in the Singapore MMA scene.